Namaste, friends. The brain transforms through a process called neuroplasticity. All of Rasa Yoga is for the purpose of empowering you toward neuroplasticity. The brain is the hardware of the software of the consciousness. The brain in and of itself simply exists to tell the body what it needs to do. And within the brain, and how the brain talks to the body is through the nervous system, and then through the endocrine system, through the chemical exchanges within the body. So it's important to note that we need to learn the variables of consciousness, where the real game is happening, and begin to transform the hardware. All of us know that we've got to upgrade our hardware. If you have an Apple phone or an Android or any kind of laptop, hardware must be updated. If we are not updating our hardware, I can tell you right now, we become obsolete. When we become obsolete, we begin to feel as though we have no value. This is the purpose behind living the hero's journey. The hero's journey absolutely exists for us to close the gap. Arite, as I talked about in a former video, it exists for us to be able to close the gap. The whole reason we're alive is to know where we are and to know where we're meant to be and to do whatever it takes to close the gap between the two. That's what we call living. That gap is not meant to be filled up with the minutia of life, of Netflix, of addictions, of food, of consuming. It's meant to be filled up with building. Our brain is this beautiful hardware that can take some time to transform, to shift, to upgrade. But the way that we upgrade it is through transforming our worldview and the way that we are becoming so present to what is, to closing the gap on what we seek it to be. One of the key ways that we do this is we develop a language. And the brain, the hardware, just like computers, it functions in symbols. Even words as standalone are symbols. Cape, mask. When my brain hears those words, cape and mask, I see myself as stepping in with this cloak of empowerment. The moment it comes on, it's the moment where, whenever you see many of our more modern beings, like Wonder Woman or Superman, or, kind of moving in this circular pattern and becoming this true nature of their being. When my brain, my hardware hears cape, I automatically sit a little bit taller because my brain, my hardware understands the symbol of cape based on the meaning I gave it within consciousness. And I focused on that meaning and I made it mean something. Mask. When I see mask is what I have chosen to don in this lifetime so that I can express fully as the hero that I'm meant to express, and that through this experience of relationship with others will also begin to see me as hero. This is the science of relationship and connection. But I don't get lost behind the mask, forgetting that I chose to don the mask. If you want to know more about symbols, about learning, about growth, about how to upgrade your hardware, hang out in this community, Rasa Yoga. Most of you hearing this, you're already a part of this community. I'd like to just let you know and bring to the forefront of your awareness how powerful and how important every single being in this community is, and that when you look somebody in the eyes, you're looking at a superhuman. You're looking at a superhero. Remember who you are. Remember who you are. Symbols are incredibly important. Our language is important. The way you speak to yourself matters. Namaste. Peace, love, and abundance.